digger took my money, dipped my heart in hands and honey. Oh, snake lady stole my savings, told gold digger she was having my baby's will. Gold digger swung, snake lady fell, yeah, I took gold digger up to Chapel Hill. Oh, I married her fast, murdered her young, took my money back and made my run. Well, bus driver, all in red, yeah, go pull this bus over and end up dead. Yeah, go drive this bus down to Mexico, park it on a cliff where that good grass grows, until a chopper came along one sunny day to burn my crops, lock me away. Well,
So Derby Lane got its first 2-5 in the Limit Hold'em game going since I've been in St. Pete. There was a list. We're about third down. By the time I transfer, I'd been sitting at a 1-3 table for approximately 30 minutes and came up about $30. Immediately sit down, have about 330 behind, and I'm in the cutoff, and there's 5 limpers in front of me. And I look down at pocket queens. We'd like to raise to 65. In a live poker game, shuttle pot, we could probably raise higher here, especially with the premium like this. But it's my first hand at 2-5, so I don't know quite how big it's playing. So we make it 65. And we actually get called in 4 spots. So the big blind call, under the gun +1, and middle position who closes the action calls. Going 4 ways to flop, and the pot's 282, which is under a pot size bet. We've got 265 left. So we're pretty much looking to get it all in on any flop that's queen high or lower. We get kind of lucky, and we see a flop we want to see. The board comes out 6-6 deuce with 2 hearts, and under the gun checks, and the middle position player bets 225. So we're pretty much always going all in here for 265 behind. He just has so many pocket 7s through pocket jacks in his range, limp raising, and any 2 hearts here is also a possibility. So we get it all in. He of course snap calls. Turn is a 4 of clubs, and we have a very, very favorable river, which is a queen of clubs. So we river queens full of 6s. Middle position actually turns over 6-4 offsuit. So now we have a better idea what kind of game we're dealing with. And we suck out. We hit a 2-outer and get real, real lucky. So we'll take it. Good first hand at 2-5. Sorry for the camera work there when you go all in. Got to remember to hold the phone a little bit better. Trying to let that happen again.
Young and qualified, got a date with that Cheryl in late July. Oh yeah, well my mama, old and gray, sitting at home just weeping away her only boy washed down the drain. Gonna take her son and lock him away. Well, mama should be proud of me. I lived like a man, oh I'll die like a king, 'cause I'm eager, young and qualified. Got a date with that Cheryl in late July, but my pappy old and fat, chewing his cigars with his hair slicked back. Yeah, roll him over, beat him black. Say it's from that boy he never had. Well, Papa should be in my place to fry like bacon, hang like lace, because I'm eager, young and qualified. I got a date with that Chero in late July.
So in this hand, I actually missed the pre-flop action, but the cutoff raises a 20, the button calls, I call from the small blind, and the big blind calls. We have ace queen suited here, which is often a hand we're going to be 3-betting from a cutoff and big blind, and so I cut off and button call, raise and call. But the big blind is actually the action player, so we want to invite him in and hopefully play for stacks. Good flop. It comes queen, 9-4, 2 spades. Cutoff continues. I call, and the big blind calls. So 3 ways to the turn here, which we're okay with. I think the cutoff's continuing most of his range, and big blind has a lot of 9s, queens, and gutters, straight draws, or spade draws in his range. Turn comes a 3 of spades, which is a card we don't love. I check, the big blind checks, and the cutoff continues for 100. He's kind of the big winner in the game right now, and it's the first time I haven't seen him be thrown around greens or blacks. So when players in live games usually use smaller chips, I kind of see that as weakness. So I call 100, and the big blind calls. So after electing not to raise the flop and the spade coming here, I think it's just a call. The big blind here is kind of our action player, and he's a little drunk and a little bit on the inebriated side. So he takes a while before getting this call out here. So he ends up making the call, and now we go to a river, which is a 9 of hearts. Again, it's a card we don't like. We check, big blind checks, and the cutoff leads for 150. Don't know how often he's triple barreling here, but his range is just way ahead of ours.
He's 645 behind.
There's kind of some interesting things going on, so I'm just going to let you guys listen to the audio of the hand here.
Wait, what?
And,
He has 645 away.
But
Because he's invested
He didn't do
155.
anything right now.
did he act
He
out of
checked.
turn right there?
No.
He checked.
Well, hold
You
on a
checked and he checked.
Oh no!
Check.
Speak up right now. I want C2 to talk.
Okay.
C2 to talk?
Yeah, and only C2.
Go ahead.
He thinks that's all the chips he has left right there.
No, that's what I was just
No.
telling
I'm
you.
thinking about what he just said.
I know, but he thinks that's all the chips. He
But
has
repeat
left.
what he
I
said.
have no chips besides this on my table.
No, you're in with 800. You bought in before then. You were 800
I have
behind.
no nothing but this.
You have your chips right here.
They aren't there.
You started the hand
No, I didn't.
with
I
14
didn't
behind.
start that.
I even announced it. Yeah, please. Because I even announced it before the race started.
Anyway, it doesn't change because he checks. So even if he bets, then he gets to take the money back. So it doesn't change anything, right?
No, but he's saying if he goes all in, he's only all in for that. Which is not right.
It doesn't matter
His
because
exact words
if,
were,
if
"I'm
he
all
said
in
all
for all
in
this."
and he does anything, then the hand is the action is changing, which means that he can take the money back. And if he, so that doesn't change. I mean, call it floor, but
Yeah, I'm waiting for a flip.
His exact words was, "I'm all in for all this." In his hand.
And it's, yeah.
that's what he
not the
said,
case.
which is not the
And
case.
I put my chips in for.
You didn't. You checked.
All right. Before the hand started, he got some more chips coming.
Okay.
I announced it before the hand that he was 800.
Okay.
Max
It
buy-in.
really doesn't matter.
Hold
'cause
on,
it's up to him.
Ryan, hold on one sec for me, please. Okay, what happened? So before the hand, you announced the player was 800 behind.
Right. Now it's down to the river. He bet. Then he goes, I'm all in for this. Before he acted.
plays.
And that's not the case because he has way more chips than this.
No, so okay, so hold on.
He's
so
in
he-
for 155.
He bet.
Yes.
No, he checked.
No,
he
I'm
checked,
saying
he
okay,
checked.
but he bet. Action was here. He said, "I'm all in."
He said, I'm all in for this. That's what he said.
Before he went.
And he pushed the
because
stack
I'm
forward?
ahead of him.
He didn't.
He pushed it like there.
No, that's going to be all in for what you're behind. Action's here. If he changes action, that's another story.
That's exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if he does anything, right, then it changes.
Action's on you, sir. He is. Throw him the all-in button. He's all.
So it's kind of a weird spot because clearly the big blind does not want to put in $645, and he's being forced to. But one of the main guys talking a lot during that hand was the cutoff, and he just seems way too confident. And with the triple barrel, I just think we're beat so often here. So we take a second, just because of how weird the whole hand played out, and we make a pretty standard fold, I think.
Yeah, I'm eager, young and starry-eyed. Oh, the big leagues called and I replied. I got a date with that Cheryl in late July.